Tell you one thing though, bro. I was scrolling through Netflix yesterday, just trying to find something new to watch. This bullshit.
Yeah.
You ever seen How It Ends? It's got Forrest Whitaker and I forget what his name, but they got
I
to
think I
travel
added it
across the
to my
country.
list.
Hey man, let me tell you, I ain't gonna spoil the
I didn't
movie.
actually watch it, but I think I put it on my list because of who was in
Man, I ain't gonna spoil the movie, but How It Ends is the most ironic name for this movie because How It Ends has you like, what the fuck? Like the majority of the movie is good. It's action filled. It keeps you watching, keeps you guessing for quite a while. But nigga, How It Ends.
it. How it ends is how it ends.
I'm like, what the like? It just screen just goes black. Like I mean, like after like when you see some shit that you like, and then it just ends. It just goes straight to credits. Just black screen credits. To all of a sudden, when you like,
I mean, that's almost kind of how that one movie was. What was that movie? Where was it Leonardo DiCaprio when they was trying to tell everybody the world was about to end, but nobody was believing them?
oh yeah, that one did have a weird that ended kind of like
I'm
you know
it didn't end that immediately, but it was still kind of like, well, it happened. And that was
right
it.
right. That's what I mean. Like there's no I get it. I mean that's how some things end. Like the bullshit that you say gonna happen gonna fuck around and happen. But I'll tell you how it ends.
I'm gonna check it out.
How
I'm
it
gonna
the fuck
definitely check
ended
it
though.
out.
How it ends is how it ended. You know. Shout out to Forrest Whitaker. He always doing his shit. You know. But
The
nigga, how it
last thing I
ended.
watched on Netflix that I think I really enjoyed was what was the name of that shit? It was a Korean series, Alice in Borderland.
Yeah.
Like I watched that one a couple of times. Like, cause it's like I watched Squid Games and then I watched that immediately after. I was like, damn, this shit really better than Squid Games.
Word. Damn. I got to see that
but
then. I haven't
but it
watched
ain't
Liquor House in
really
Borderlands, but if you telling me it's being Squid Games or something.
man, Alice in Borderland lit. Like, and I watched it right after Squid Games. I was like, damn,
Right.
this the movie everybody should be talking about.
Word. Oh, but I have been watching Atlanta.
I ain't hop back on that yet.
You ain't got back on Atlanta. Hey man, I seen a lot of
Ollie,
hate on the new shit. It's got a lot going on that's like outside of the main character story. But I'll tell you overall, Atlanta's good, man. Like
I
I'm
mean,
not
I've
hating
seen the
on
first two
Atlanta.
seasons,
Right.
but I ain't seen none of the new ones.
What they saying? Let the season three is getting away from some of the story. I mean, a lot of it they're not even in Atlanta. Spoiler alert, but they spend a lot of time in Europe. Look like Paperboy's
Mm.
on tour or something. So you seeing the European tour and how that unfolds. But they also have other episodes that are like not at all like the other characters won't even be in it. Like it has nothing to do with them. They're side stories that happen. Um, it seems like they're happening in Atlanta while they're not there, which is, my view of how it's connected. Like you seeing what's going on in Atlanta while they're not there. Like that's part of the story. Like the show is called Atlanta, but they're, on tour in some as I said, somewhere in Europe and just doing, what they're doing out there. Of course you're gonna want to see what something of what's going on inside of actual Atlanta in the show, with it being that called that. And hey, it's still good writing, it's still hilarious and it's still like that weird dry humor. Like you got to walk into it expecting that, and I fuck with it. Yeah, it's been funny as hell the whole way. They've been showing a lot of good metaphors and depictions of things like gentrification, or just certain attacks on stereotypes on racial microaggressions, or just different things, bro. They do. Like it's almost like there's a little bit of that boondock spirit in Atlanta.
Yeah,
So they
yeah,
cover that kind of satire really well. There's a few funny jokes I caught in there. Like the latest episode has a lot to do with like these clothing companies that do something racist on their outfits. You know what I'm saying? Then they have to have a whole apology, a whole apology tour, and the diversity and getting
yeah.
black
You
celebrities
think
and
it'd be
to their shit.
somebody around to be
Yeah,
telling them that shit? Like, you cannot do
yeah. Right. You can't. But it seems to me like it's almost like you wonder if some of this done to get that attention. Because then once they do the apology and once they change this or that, then next thing you know, they're back. So I don't know, but I know Atlanta did a good job of portraying that as well as some other things throughout this season. I think this was episode 5 this past week. Um, it's on FX, but I watch it on Hulu. Catch it on Hulu every Friday. It's hey, shout out to Donald Glover and the rest of the crew because that shit is hilarious. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it's
definitely.
definitely a good show, man. I just got to catch back up on it. Like I said, I stopped at season 2. I ain't really hop
Uh,
back on it, but I mean, I enjoyed the show. I just simply haven't taken the
you
time to
know,
catch back up.
it ain't always a lot of time to catch up on some shows these days, bro. It's a whole lot of stuff I prioritize. I'd be like, oh yeah, like I'm gonna definitely tune into the Marvel stuff, but there's a whole lot of shows I want to watch. Got on my list that ain't even been touched. It's because time, bro. Out here, working, creating, doing it all, man.
Yeah, it's an ongoing
You
process.
know, you know, got projects we working on, big wave shit.
Already.